Okay, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. Alright, last I left off with this what if. Deku decided to go with the people who he left alive that were harassing him and David Shield. He's just thinking, okay, if I just keep killing them all, he'll just keep sending more, and I'll just be bored when I'm done. So he said, let's just see what this idiot wants. We make it there, and I'm gonna call this guy Gato. Yeah, Gato. Anyway, he ends up actually looking at this. He sees this. Because remember, Deku is Pickle. He's not trained by him, he's not his son. He is Pickle. And he's like, well, look at you. Well, it's nice to see you again. Just save it. What do you want? Alright, if I decide just to kill you now. Like, if you haven't noticed, you're surrounded. Yeah. And all I have to do is take out one person and use him as a shield for all the bullets that are coming for me. He's just nervous. Like, okay, well, I have a proposition for you. Keep talking. I'm still thinking whether I should kill you now or not. Yeah, but either way, I come from this elite group of high society people, you could say. Keep talking. I'm still listening. And every so often, we like to have these death matches. Okay, and I guess you want me to be your fighter. That's why I like you, kid. You're very smart, kid. I'm older than you are, technically. I was just sleeping the whole time. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, respect your elders. Yeah. And he's just thinking, like, okay, I gotta get him on my side. I don't want to die. I don't feel like dying right about now. So, okay. Either way, yeah, I'll set up the fight. You just do the fighting. Does that sound good? Yeah, it does, but what do I get out of this? Easy. I leave David Shields and his family alone. And isn't that all you need? He's like, no, I want more than that. You see, I know you probably brought me this far out so that I wouldn't be there, but remember, you're stuck here with me right now, and I can slaughter everyone here. And he just appears right behind him and holds his wall, and he's like, huh, maybe I should kill you in front of your wife and kids. Well, how did he sees David's walls? Like, how did you? Huh, pretty wife. And those kids are adorable, but what will they think when they see your corpse? I'm sure they'll make ugly faces. He just tosses him his wallet back. He's like, you're a monster. I'm not the monster here. You are. When you threatened my friends, so I threatened your own life as well as your man, and I ain't thinking about threatening your family yet. I wonder. wife were to eat my package, what would she think of it compared to yours? Don't you touch it. Oh, I won't. She'll come to me on her own. She, I see you. You're just nothing special. But me, I'm sure she'll enjoy every inch of me. But she's married, and I learned that going after married women is not looked upon with favor. But yeah, you'll leave David Shield and his family alone and give me 50% of what you make off my fights that I win. It's like, you, you're that confident. It's like, yeah, I am. But for now, bring me some food and some of your best alcohol. I don't know how I live without it. This stuff is very tasty. And aren't you bring you beautiful women to have sent it to me? This whole endeavor has been very stressful. And he just walks off. God, I was just thinking, you know, he had the balls to threaten me, but he said he was going to take my wife away after he killed me. He just falls to his knees, shaking, just wondering. I feel like I just made a deal with the devil. And Deku just walking around the place till he actually sees the arena. See, huh? Yeah, this place seems like it's seen a lot of carnage, but I doubt they've seen anything like me before. He gets a slight smirk just thinking about how it was when he was still in his own time period. And then Gato shows up again and just says, I have a I have a room waiting for you. Really? Well, you seem to be very obedient and an overachiever. Alright, take me to my room. And Deku sees a bunch of food and bottles of and I mean bottles of wine and liquor. And he sees a beautiful woman. Let me see if I have something for you. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is what he sees. Hey, he's just smiling ear to ear, and looks at Gato just saying, "Ah, this partnership may end up being very lucrative for both of us, and I do enjoy the perks." And Gato leaves and closes the door. Deku's eating well. This woman is actually looking at him. It's like she is shocked to see the size of Deku. He is huge. She does not expect this at all. And then she looks south of the border and sees what he's packing down there. She's even more shocked, thinking like, "Whoa, this is this is more than I expected." And Deku notices this and smirks. Don't worry, I'm eating first. I won't break you. And she felt like she was just been challenged. She was like, oh really? But believe me, I've been with women before, and you you don't seem like you'll last longer than me. Well, finish eating it. We can find out for sure. Pickle does. Well, they eat together, and Deku just drops his pants and everything. And she's just gogging at it. She's like, huh, you that's for me, isn't it? It's like, oh, yeah, you think you can handle it? She she inches towards it and just starts rubbing it. She gives him a hand job first, just to see what she's dealing with, and, and it just continues to stiffen it up. And she's like, huh, well, aren't you full of surprises? You have no idea. He picks her up and he starts riding her like Mario does with Yoshi. He says, "No, I don't want to have kids yet." So he goes anal first, and she's like, "This is more than I thought it was." Like, oh, are you sure you can handle this? Like, yeah. So he stands right up. He's not even holding on to her. He grabs her by the legs, and he starts slamming her down, up and down, up and down. She's moan, and she is thinking like, "Oh, this is a lot more than I expected." Deku's just smiling. He's like, "Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet," and he puts her down, and she goes, gives him a blowjob. Yeah, she does that. If you think this is not right, thinking, remember, Pickle is not only of age, but he is far older than everyone there. So yeah, I can do this. Even though his name is Zuko or Deku or whatever, Pickle is still a pickle, and and this woman is enjoying every inch of it. He's just wondering, like, okay, there's no way I'm losing to this. I'm not losing to a guy like this. He's too confident. I need to take him down a notch. At least that's what she thinks. But she's the one who ends up with heart, getting those hard eyes. Her eyes are at the back of her head. Her tongue is just hanging out, drooling. And right now, she looks like she's been sprayed down with a water hose down there. She's leaking everywhere. Pure pleasure. And oh, Dick, you senses something like she's getting tighter. She's enjoying this a lot more than she thought. He's like, yeah, you can't handle this. And before Deku get back, she's like so close to she just climaxes. She she comes and she actually rockets herself off of Deku. He's like, mm-mm, I, yeah, it's like I win. It's like no, I think she gives him she decides to get a blowjob just so he can finish. And she does not want to admit defeat. But she didn't expect the K back after unloading that shotgun. She did not expect that, and she flies back in the wall. She's pretty heavy on Deku. He's just like, are you finished? He's like, okay, this is a lot more than I thought, but I don't want to lose this guy. Hey, Deku's about to walk away, saying, uh, I'll find someone else who can actually handle me. Like, she grabs him by the balls and is like, no, I'm gonna drain you dry alone by myself. Huh. He looks down and just like, really? She's looking, yeah, there's no way I'm losing. Calm down, won't you? Your legs are shaking. She looks down. He picks her up and just plants her back on the anaconda. He's just riding her. There's no tomorrow. She's loving it every minute. She got the hard eyes and everything up again. She's like, I'm gonna be addicted to this soon enough. I gotta keep him satisfied though. And she just starts getting as tight as she can just see if she can actually find a way to defeat Deku. And she's like, I will not lose. You already lost as soon as you accepted this challenge. And everyone's hearing her moans, and it's like, damn, what is this kid? Because they are over 8. Those guys are over 18, and Deku is technically 18, but also millions of years ahead of them. So yeah, they still call him a kid from time to time until Deku has to remind them. But but either way, the head board is just hitting the walls repeatedly. And he's just moaning and Deku that she's not losing. Deku just like, well, I guess I need to stop playing hard to get and just get hard. It's like, and he lifts her up again. He stands up, grabs her by the legs, and he just rock gets her up in the air, then slams her down on the counter. She is going crazy over this. Until 5 hours later, she's like, you give up. Deku's just standing completely unfazed. Like, huh, how many times did you come compared to my, like, 3 times? So, like, 6. Looks like I'm going to need another one just to pick up your slack. So, yeah, I just keep going. He's like, no, you can't. But I do like your strong will. You make a fine wife. She's, like, she's blushing, thinking like, really? Yeah, I like you. And he walks off. He doesn't even bother putting his clothes back on. He's going straight to God saying, I need another one. Yeah, I was looking, I was like, sweet Jesus, what is this guy? He's not human. There, he goes back to the room and she's right here. She says, I would give you more visual, but considering she would most likely be sweaty and she wouldn't have she. I would say she would Jacob gave her a snowstorm. Oh damn! She's, she's, oh holy crap! Hmm. Oh, but anyway, she's looking at Deku, you know, we were talking out, just drooling. He's like, I'm ready to go again. Pickle's thinking, yeah, you're definitely gonna be my first wife. And he just picks her up bridal style to his bed while he waits for the other one. He just plows this lady again and again until Gato knocks on the door and brings in another woman. She's looking mad, like, you actually asked for another one. Like, yeah, you can't handle all of me, so I'm gonna need more than one woman just to keep me satisfied. She's thinking, yeah, I guess I did lose a lot, but can't deny I'm happy I did lose. Next part of this I'll do. I'll give you another picture of the what the other woman looks like, and with that I'll end this off. I can say this one has some more detail, but not too much. So was this kind of part one, and I already got to a sex scene. Damn. But then again, this is Baki, and this is supposed to be Pickle. I just won't do the, you know, Jacob. You know exactly what I mean. And whoever's read the manga and whatever, you know what I mean. I'm not doing that. Consent is everything here. This is a wholesome, family friendly channel. Family friendly. This is definitely one of my shorter videos, but hell. Anyway, goodbye, children. Have a nice day.